Tips, templates and pathways to the future. Welcome, David Boyle here. I'm just touching base about Semester 1, the Advanced Strength and Conditioning subject. My background, the condensed version, is a 43-year career in professional sport in the NRL, NBL, ARU and 20 years as a board member of the Australian Strength and Conditioning Association. My full-time role now is the NRL High Performance Manager officiating for referees. So there'll be plenty of industry-based knowledge being shared. I'll be your lecturer for this unit and wanted to prepare and provide an overview of some of the administrative and practical areas of this unit. These include the coaching and communication side to building relationships with all stakeholders within the organisation and outside. Areas such as writing programs, developing a CV, applying for internships, drafting emails, letters, finding mentors, and your pathway into the future for a career in strength and conditioning in elite sport. In short, we'll be integrating the knowledge gained from all the subjects you've already completed and applying them to the principles of strength and conditioning. When the semester commences, if you feel uncertain, have any learning difficulties around the lecture content, please feel free to make contact and ask questions during the class or the tutorial. If that is uncomfortable for you, I'm happy to meet and stay back and arrange some time on campus. So where can I fit into an organisation? This is a typical organisational chart for an NRL club. This subject is aimed to furthering your knowledge around planning, periodising, designing and monitoring, programming for athletes of all ages and all areas of sport. Introduce and build on your coaching philosophy and establishing your own set of values and beliefs. Your literacy, numeracy, writing, and how we communicate with our coaches, athletes, medical staff, and other members of the performance team. Picture yourself now prescribing a pre-season periodisation program to an Olympic athlete or an Australian rugby league player. How would you communicate and earn this respect? You can see where you could end up anywhere along this area in high performance. This subject is affiliated with the Australian Strength and Conditioning Association, the ASCA. You can apply for the Level 2 Associate Accreditation. For your information, most of the national sporting bodies in Australia require a minimum ASCA Level 2 Associate Accreditation. The ASCA also runs courses in China, India, Philippines, Poland, Netherlands and Ireland. It also has reciprocal relationships with the UK SCA, United Kingdom, and the NSCA in the USA, with opportunities for all members to travel and present at conferences overseas. As the peak industry body, the ACA aims to ensure and enhance quality assured strength and conditioning coaches. The website provides a platform with resources on every aspect of high performance and strength and conditioning. This slide showing the framework and values. These starting with leadership, trusted and respected as a proactive leader in the strength and conditioning industry. Collaboration, working positively with allied organisations. Ethical, responsible and transparent and accountable to all its members and suppliers. Excellence, ensuring world-leading practices in strength and conditioning. For those of you that have ambitions and are passionate about working in high-performance sport, or even going further and picking up coaching positions here in Australia and overseas, this is a pathway or framework to the elite level. You have completed your Level 1 in PER3105, and if you haven't applied for your Level 1 ASCA accreditation and would like to, reach out to Nat, India or myself. One essential process that the ASCA instills with its members is networking and giving back to the association. This process and pathway requirement is at every level. With your Level 1, you had to find a higher level coach to mentor you, and when you go for your Level 2, you'll have to find a mentor at a lower level to mentor. This ensures a high standard of excellence is supported. These are the attributes provided by completing the unit and their relationship with the 4 assessment tasks. We understand many of you are under pressure, studying 2 or 3 subjects and having information overflow. However, if you're passionate about coaching in high-level sport, it relies on having elite skills in these areas. Your second assessment task includes a 60-hour work-integrated learning placement. You'll be exposed to high-performance teams, offered an opportunity to learn how the evidence-based theory is coached and communicated to the athletes or not, challenged to reflect and critique the host organisation's culture, values and beliefs. Also, asked to compare them to the attributes listed. India Rose has worked hard to find host organisations for most students. However, we would challenge you to find your own host organisation between now and the start of the semester. You may come back with, where do I start? Step 1, start developing your values and beliefs. The ACA strategic plan highlighted 4. Step 2, reflect on the coaches and teachers you have had to date. What values and traits did you like and those you did not agree upon? Were they empathetic, caring, knowledgeable, good communicators, honest, trusting and respectful? The next step, a CV and host letter templates. So a CV is an essential document when applying for a position in any organisation. India Rose has developed a template for anyone that doesn't have one or would like to update one. Also a template to your host organisation. These may seem simple documents, but they are part of not only in strength conditioning, but part of business and your careers. So think hard about it. And again, if you need any help, we're here to help you. We've put together an example where you could end up with dedication and hard work. Phil Coles grew up on the Central Coast. He's one of hundreds of Australians working overseas. He's MBA qualified executive leader. ESSA accredited high performance manager, ASCA accredited S&C coach, and APA accredited sports physiotherapist with 20 years plus in the high performance industry. He's currently the executive director of performance at the Boston Celtics. Previously, high performance coordinator for Football Australia. It goes on. Before that, director of performance department at San Antonio Spurs in the NBA. And then he was a director of medical service at Liverpool Football Club in the EPL. Just goes on. Again, director of medical service at Newcastle Knights. Another physiotherapist in the EPL. Manly Seagulls physiotherapist. His full presentation can be found on the ASCA website for all members. In his presentation, Phil talks about his keys to transferring between sports, highlighting understanding your value, maintaining your core values, understanding your role, and having the willingness to adapt and learn. He has certainly done that with all his degrees and working across 4 international professional sports. Further in his presentation, Phil elaborates and talks about his own set of core values and defines all 6. First, he talks about integrated. So work as a team with coaches, medical, high performance and athletes. 2, evidence-based. All programming needs to be evidence-based. Process-driven. If we do not follow processes, you will not find out what areas require improvement and what is working and what is not. Accountable. We are all accountable to the team. If our area of expertise is not working, we are letting the team down. Practical. Every area of high performance must be practical. Work with the talent you have, not what you haven't got, not what you wish you had. And it's got to be enjoyable. It doesn't matter what level of sport or work you do, you've got to have fun. Throughout this presentation, we've spoken about frameworks and processes. This is a framework with processes that was developed and ratified from a research study on decision making by head coaches and high performance managers in the NRL. This framework integrates all the modules covered in this unit, along with the processes of what, why, who, when, and how they were implemented into high performance teams. So, we hope you've taken something out of this presentation, and we're always here, Nat and myself, to help out in any way we can. What we'd like to suggest is challenge yourself. Even write down your coaching philosophy and save it and look at it in 6 months, 1 year, 5 years and 10 years' time. Put together or update your CV. Apply for a will placement, internship or mentorship just for practice to improve your interview skills and other attributes from this unit, PER3105. Feel free to contact Nat, India Rose or myself anytime to assist you and pass on this subject. I look forward to working with you.